Hey there and welcome. Today we're going to dive into something pretty amazing, an ancient practice that promises to put the power of well-being like literally at your fingertips. We are talking all about mudras.
You know that feeling, right? Stressed, totally unfocused, maybe a little overwhelmed? It's like you're being pulled in a million different directions at once. I think we've all been there. But what if I told you that a solution to that chaos was, well, already in your hands?
So, let's talk about what a mudra actually is. At its simplest, it's a symbolic hand gesture, but it's so much more than just putting your fingers in a certain position. These are ancient tools designed to channel and guide the energy that's already flowing through your body. The whole idea is that each finger connects to a different element: fire, air, you get the picture. So when you create these specific shapes with your hands, you're basically creating these little energy circuits that can impact your mental, physical, and even emotional well-being. You could almost think of it like yoga, but just for your hands.
Okay, let's look at a really great example to get us started. This is the prana mudra. Now, prana literally means vital life force. And to do this one, you just touch the tips of your thumb, your ring finger, and your little finger together. That's it. This simple gesture is believed to just light up the energy in your whole body. It's a perfect example of how something so simple can have such a powerful purpose.
All right, so now that we've got the basics down, let's get into the good stuff. How can mudras actually help us in our day-to-day lives? We're going to start with a big one, something I think we all struggle with: getting a clear, focused mind.
And what's so cool about this is how specific it can get. This is definitely not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. For example, say your mind is just busy, jumping from one thing to the next. The Murti Mudra is your go-to for that. It helps bring in some stability and relaxation. But if you're stuck overthinking, just replaying things in your head, then the Hakini Mudra is the one you'd want. It helps harmonize the brain for clearer thinking. See the difference?
And here you can see what they look like. On the left, that's the Murti Mudra. See how the fingers are kind of interwoven? It really gives you that feeling of stability. And on the right, you've got the Hakini Mudra, where all the fingertips are just gently touching. This one is amazing for boosting concentration and memory.
Okay, another really powerful one for mental clarity is the Danaru Mudra. This one's a game changer when you're feeling that mental fog or confusion. It's perfect for those moments when you just need to cut through all the noise and really truly focus.
All right, so we've talked about the mind, but mudras are also deeply connected to our physical health. We're talking about everything from digestion all the way to blood circulation.
And honestly, the sheer variety is just incredible. I mean, look at this. This is just a quick look at some of the mudras specifically for supporting your digestive health. It really shows you our bodies are complex, and it seems like there's a mudra for pretty much every part of it.
So let's zoom in on one of these in particular, the Pushan Mudra. This is a really popular one, kind of a go-to for anything and everything related to digestion, and it's known for having some pretty powerful targeted effects.
And check this out. Just look at all the things this one gesture can do. It's not just about general digestion. It can give you relief from gastric issues, even help with nausea. And that last point, that it stimulates brain function, how fascinating is that? It just goes to show you how powerful that gut-brain connection really is.
Here's another great example for the body, the Vajra Mudra. This one is all about flow. It's a simple gesture that helps stimulate blood circulation. And what happens when your circulation improves? Well, it can help dial down that feeling of restlessness and bring in a nice, calm energy.
Okay, so we've covered the mind and the body. Let's move on to that third crucial piece of the puzzle, our emotional balance. This is where mudras can be, well, just a really profound source of support and resilience. You ever have those days where you just feel ungrounded, kind of disconnected or adrift? Well, there's a mudra for that. It's called the Prithvi Mudra. Prithvi actually means earth, and that's exactly what this gesture is about, connecting to that grounding, stable earth energy. It can really help you feel more present, more secure, and just more comfortable in your own skin.
And this practice can go really deep. Some mudras are tied to some seriously profound emotional healing. A perfect example is the Garuda Mudra. It's named after a mythical divine bird, and it is considered one of the most powerful for emotional work.
Yeah, listen to this quote we pulled. This mudra is dedicated to the energy of freedom. It balances emotions, gives courage and inspiration. I mean, that really says it all, doesn't it? It's not about trying to forget what happened, but it's about finding the freedom and the courage to move forward. It's really a gesture of emotional liberation. So, wow, we've covered a lot of ground, right? Mind, body, emotions. The big question now is, okay, this all sounds great, but how do I actually do it?
And the best news is, it's unbelievably simple to get started.
And this might be the best part of all. You don't need to block out hours of your day for this. Nope. The experts recommend just 5 to 15 minutes a day. That's it. 5 to 15 minutes. That has to be one of the most accessible wellness practices on the planet.
So here's a super simple routine to get you started. Step 1, just check in with yourself. Ask, what do I need right now? Is it clarity? Is it calm? Maybe some energy? Step 2, pick a mudra that lines up with that need. Step 3, find a quiet space, even if it's just for a few minutes. And finally, step 4, gently hold the gesture and just breathe. That's all there is to it.
Really, the key here is just to be curious about it. Play around with different mudras. I mean, look at this one, the Lotus Mudra. It's associated with bliss and being open. Just try them out and see how they feel to you. Pay attention to any little shifts you notice. Think of it as your own personal journey of discovery.
When you really think about it, this ancient practice is such a beautiful reminder that we often already have the tools we need for our own well-being. They're right here. They've been with us all along, in our own 2 hands. So the only question left is, which door will you unlock first?